Daniel understands what's going on. I can't tell him the truth now. I just can't. How am I supposed to take care of us out here?
What are we gonna do now?
There's nothing we can't do. As long as we're together.
And this is the Storm Chaser, the only vehicle that allows him to do so.
All right, let's see what this thing can do.
Thanks to Avalanche's new Apex engine, everything you see, as well as the trajectory of every spiraling object, is being calculated in real time.
Take the Storm Chaser and get out of here. I'll get the tornado back on track.
The Black Hand have taken over Solis's private airport. And to progress, Rico must take out the wind cannons that are holding the tornado at bay.
Adios.
The player can take out the wind cannons in any way they choose. Right now we're using the railgun, one of the many new weapons in the game. And all these new weapons have a secondary fire option. So in this case, the railgun can shoot a powerful beam of energy, and it can also deploy a drone that will fight alongside Rico. You can even use this drone as a grapple point to propel yourself into the air. For the next cannon, let's get more creative and use some new features of Rico's grappling hook. That's all we're going to show today. It's just a small glimpse of what to expect in Just Cause 4. And there's plenty more to come when you play yourself on December 4th.
Sequence approved.
Here, you'll get access to a brand new ability, Shatter, a fierce blast of kinetic energy. Time to test out your new ability on him.
Hell yeah!
Beware the massive mutant crusher. You'll come across many mutants like this throughout the world of Rage 2. Better stay on your toes or you'll get crushed. The wide open world of Rage 2 is bursting at the seams with weapons, vehicles, and over-the-top action. Thank you for watching this quick look at what you can expect. We'll have even more insanity to show off in the coming months.
In Generation Zero, you play as a young adult returning from an island excursion together with friends. Upon reaching the mainland, you discover the world abandoned with no other people around. Worse yet, you find yourself hunted by a mysterious force of deadly machines. Now you need to find out what has happened, while at the same time trying to stay alive, and eventually wage a guerrilla war against the machine invaders. Generation Zero allows you to create a unique 80s hero and play on your own or together with up to 3 friends in seamless co-op. You will explore a beautiful but dangerous open world where you constantly need to keep a lookout for enemies roaming while trying to find the equipment to survive and fight. The machines come in many types, sizes, and variations, constantly challenging you in new ways using different weapons and sensory equipment. Wear them down and disable their systems by pinpointing and taking out armor parts and components. Seize the upper hand by utilizing stealth, group tactics, or special equipment to distract or confuse the enemies. Use these in combination with objects in your surroundings to create traps and ambushes, and turn a difficult fight into a winnable one. Should things go south, fleeing is a valid tactic. Since the machines are persistently simulated in the world, they will continue roaming if not killed. Whether you locate them minutes, hours, or days later, they will still bear the scars of your last encounter, waiting to finish the job. As you play Generation Zero, you will scour the open world for different weapons and upgrade your favorites with attachments like scopes and silencers. Take down powerful machines without damaging their parts, then scavenge those same components and use them to augment your weapons with high-tech enhancements. This will come in handy when fighting in different conditions. The dynamic day-night cycle and weather systems will not only impact your senses, but also the enemies, making for constantly evolving battles. You are free to explore the world at any pace and direction. And if you look closely, the world will tell the story of what has happened. The pieces of the puzzle are there for you to discover and figure out. Just remember that some answers come harder than others.
Always a choice, no matter what. But sometimes, the closer I am to making a decision, the less I'm sure it's the right one. I won't forgive him. He's going to pay for what he did to me.
Do you realize how important you are? Make a decision before it's too late.
How could I make such a choice? I know it's hard to believe in me. I know I'm not the one they want me to be.
Desmond, do you know what it will lead to?
Trust me. What I'm going to do, it's right.
No matter what you decide, just remember, I love you.
Challenges as you journey to replace the lost divine. Unfortunately, there can only be one, so the relationships within your party shall be put to the test. But before we get there, we have an astonishing amount of things to do. Befriend animals, grow wings, teleport enemies or friends into burning pits of fire, sneak, steal, talk to ghosts, and even tear the faces off dead enemies to create new shape-shifting masks. Craft epic equipment, or pizza. And use your powers of persuasion to get yourself out of sticky situations.
All right.
And if things don't go your way, you can always fight. Combat is dynamically turn-based, and during your turn, you look for opportunities to use the elements and terrain to your advantage. Exploit your strengths and your enemy's weaknesses. But remember, your foes will try to do the same. Divinity Original Sin 2 is the...